Let's return now to Southland, where a state of emergency has been extended as torrential rain over the past 2 days has brought landslips, widespread flooding and closed roads across the region. It comes as 195 tourists remain stranded tonight at the Mitre Peak Lodge in Milford Sound after part of State Highway 94 was washed away. Other tourists were rescued from the Routeburn track in a short window of good weather this morning and flown by helicopter to Te Anau, Glenorchy and Queenstown. We'll hear from one of those rescued hikers in a moment, but first we're joined by Gore Mayor Tracy Hicks, who has just been assessing the damage. Evening, Tracy. What is it looking like out there?
Hi, Lisa. It's wet. It is very wet, and it's been wet, solid wet for about 3 days now, which is causing us a little bit of grief, I'd have to say. So we've got a bit of a twofold situation happening here at the moment. With all the local water that's accumulated over the last 3 days is it's not really going anywhere fast because the ground is just so full, so causing dramas for individuals in their households, and there's been a lot of pumping going on during the day trying to get rid of that. But
how many houses have you got under threat, do you think?
So we've got there's been an evacuation of about 10 houses. We've set up a welfare centre, and those people are being catered for now. So we're just really watching the river, which is the other part of the equation. To date, it hasn't really been an issue, but it's starting to gather a bit of force, and getting a lot of detail just starting to come through now on what the predictions for that might be. So we're hopeful that come midday tomorrow, which will be about the time it peaks going through Gore, that we'll be okay. But it's a bit of a watch and see, and it changes almost by the hour.
So are people doing anything in particular? I mean, are they sandbagging houses, or what options are there?
Look, there has been some sandbagging done around one low-lying area. But at this point in time, it's really just making sure we've got all the bases covered.
What road closures have you got round there?
Probably got about 10 road closures at the moment. The main road between Mitre and Gore is currently closed, and that's causing quite a lot of detouring going on. The road between Mitre and Clinton, which is an alternate road, is still open, I understand, but the main road north of is also closed. So you're a little bit isolated, I'd say.
So what are you expecting to happen with school tomorrow?
I'm just not sure where we're at with education. I can't comment on that one. I know that there were some schools that were closed today, but that was local flooding. We'll just see what the river shapes up like in the next few hours, and we'll get a good handle on what's going to be possible and what's not going to be possible.
Tracy, are you near a window? Can you have a look out and just give us a bit of a sit rep there? How's it looking?
Oh, okay. So it's just grey, claggy sort of a day. It's been like this for 3 days now, and I've lived here for a long time, and I can't recall constant rain like we've had in the last 3 days. It's been quite unusual, and certainly some unusual situations happening right across the province, and I guess that's really one of the reasons we've declared a province-wide emergency, so we can have a fully coordinated response. So Emergency Management Southland, which is based in Invercargill, are coordinating things, and we've got some incident control teams operating in different parts, and we've got one set up here.
So people should maybe stay tuned to the radio, especially around school tomorrow as well. Hey, thanks for joining us this evening. I appreciate your time. That's Gore Mayor Tracy Hicks, who is, battling rising floodwaters there in Gore and expecting things to peak by tomorrow and watching the river very carefully, he said. Not sure what is happening with school closures, so we will keep you posted as soon as we hear.